Honor. There we go. Silent H. Honor. Honor. Romans 12, verse 9 to 10. This is Paul writing a theological, systematic treatise to the people of the church in Rome. And he chooses to include this in it. Let love be genuine. Abhor what is evil. Hold fast to what is good. Love one another with brotherly affection. Outdo one another in showing honor. Oh, such an antiquated word. Used to mean something. Used to mean there was a certain characteristic you could expect in someone. Where are the men of honor? Oh, there I can see him. He opened the door for someone. There I can see someone give a space for somebody on a bus. Here I can see this one calling that one, speaking with grace. How are you, kind, fair maiden? No, we don't even speak with kindness. We just go, hey, Jay. Woman, make me some coffee. Bring back honor. You know where it started? Is being convinced that you are a person who can live a life of honor. That you were worthy enough. They made it out that you had to be highborn of certain bloodlines to live a life of honor. Jesus showed us all that a life of honor is available for everyone to live. But in this post-truth world, we want to make honor. Oh, but it's not how I speak to you. I still honor and respect you. Rubbish. Utter rubbish. Utter rubbish. Perhaps this point is more easily, am I right, friend? More easily understood if we look at what the impact of dishonor is. And I don't like to look at negatives, but let's just, in this context, honor is that where you value someone and you show it in how you speak and how you act. Full stop. I didn't add when they deserve it or if they have shown me honor. When you value somebody enough and you show it in how you speak and act, stop. Here's the simple thing in life that I think we have lost. It's treating people with dignity. And this is what it looks like when there's no more dignity left in society. It is, you are not worthy of something. You are not worthy of my attention. You have no value to me. I have evaluated your value. I have measured your worth, and it is less than adequate. As if any of us can measure the value of a life. A life of dishonor says you are worthless, valueless. It is on display in how we speak and address. It is how we act. And sometimes the next step, how we act out against people. When we have not just stripped them of dignity in our heads, but we now act out against them. And we now want to make a case and show the world how little dignity they should have. It is when people become things that we can consume and that we disregard when we're done with them. It's because we think we can put a price on people. God calls you priceless. Not because you are worthless, but because you are so valuable, no price can ever measure up to it. You are priceless. Every person out there in their redeemed state before Jesus Christ is priceless. Every person out there in their unredeemed state is priceless because He died even for them. dignity is ultimately in whose image you bear, and the price He paid, and the value He places on you. You are worthy. If you take nothing else from this morning, you are worthy, you are worthy, you are worthy, you are valued so much that He gave Himself for you. He paid your price. He was your sacrifice. You are not worthless. You are priceless. Hear Him say this morning. It's something that should mark our race. Not in arrogance do we stand in this, but in an inclusive way where we say, come in. Let Him restore your dignity. This is further displayed in how we divide society. Simple equality before God is lost. And we put a little separator and identifier in. We say, oh, girls versus boy. That estimates your equality before God. Or Hispanic versus Caucasian. Learned versus unlearned. Married versus single. And He's made us all. He's made us all. But you see, we think that people are disposable, and we think we think too much. Who's more equal? We become respecters of man when there's no honor in life. And we put our style preferences before the value that God places on people. We should get back to outdo one another in showing honor. We should get back to Philippians 2, verse 3-7. Do nothing from selfish ambition or conceit, but in humility count others more significant than yourself. Let each of you look not only to his own interest, but also to the interest of others, having this mind among yourself, which is yours in Christ Jesus, who though He was in the form of God, did not count equality with God a thing to be grasped, but He emptied Himself by taking the form of a servant, being born in the likeness of man. As I describe what a life of dishonor looks like, does it not feel like we live in that world at the moment? May our race be marked by outdoing one another in the honor that Jesus gave us. The third and the final one as I land